Passive income forever sounds too good to be true. I can understand you, but please watch this video all the way to the end because I'm going to give you a tutorial. Absolutely free. There's no catch or anything like that. You can copy it for free. You don't have to pay anyone commissions or anything like that. Instead, I'll simply show you which exchange I use with which settings and how I've been running this for over a year now, continuously making profits. We'll also go through a few backtests. For that, I also have a trading indicator where you can do the backtesting and check out the settings. You'll really get a complete guide from me for this. And I think one of the most exciting questions that comes up is, what is the minimum investment for such a trading bot? And I'll show you that live as well. It's around $50. That's enough to get started, to test it out, and to see the performance for yourself. And as you can see, I now have a little over 20,000 US Tether in this bot. And I'm going to increase that to 100,000 US Tether because, as I mentioned earlier, it's been bringing me continuous profits for over a year now. But before we move on, and I show you how the strategy works, which settings I use, and which you can copy exactly, I want to show you the performance over the past period, okay? We'll also take a look at the bear market performance. We'll simply look at the last 45 days, the past year, and similar periods. But for now, let's also take a look at the current positions I have open with my trading bots. You can see here, this trading bot has been open for 6 days and has generated almost $160. Here's another one, yes, with $204. I even have one with XRP. The others are all Ethereum. That one has $46 now. It's been a bit weak lately. Then I have one Ethereum with $129. The good thing is what you see here is all in the spot market. That means you can't get liquidated. But I also have an Ethereum futures spot with a 4x leverage, so still a very, very low leverage. And here too you can see that I've made 9% in just over 20 days. That's now almost $200 with an investment of 2,500 US dollars. So it's really awesome how these work. But now let's take a look at how the past performance was for Ethereum and Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is super interesting. But for now, let's dive into this area here. In the last 45 days, Ethereum 6.32%, Bitcoin 3.12%, XRP 4.4%. And ADA, that is Cardano, made 7%. And we're really talking about the spot market here, unleveraged, so without leverage. And if we look at this in the past with the indicator that I'll show you later, you can easily backtest what we then set directly on Bitget. That means it really runs directly through the Bitget exchange. But from January 1st, 2024, Bitcoin has made 44.84%. If we go further back from January 1st, 2023, 68%. And now let's take a look at the bear market. Because if we go in here where Bitcoin was in the bear market, and I've marked this especially for you, if we take a look here, we had this bear market here from October 2021 until about January or February 2024, we had a drop of 80%. And despite all that, Bitcoin still made a 9% profit. That's not a lot, but I'll show you how you can get much more out of it. I've really studied this in detail. I've been doing this for a long time now. And with these valuable tips, you'll really be able to get a lot out of it. Let's continue now with Ethereum. Ethereum at bear market levels. And I'll go back again so you can see that I've entered the correct date here. If I go back here, you can see that while Ethereum dropped 82% throughout the entire bear market, the trading bot actually made 25% profit during this time. That's incredible. You can see that before the bull market or the price increase started, that is from October 1st, 2021 to around the end of February 2024, 25% was made despite everything. And all of it was fully automated. Then I have another result from January 1st, 2023, when things were already a bit better. Up to today, that's 70%. If we look further, we've made another 50% just from January 1st, 2024 to today. And if we look at what actually happened here with Ethereum, Ethereum had a pump, then a dump, then another pump, then another dump, right? And as it kept going back and forth like that, the trading bot just kept performing for Ethereum the whole time. And now I want to show you how the strategy works in detail and how you can replicate it. Exactly. Now let's take a look at the strategy and see how it works in detail so you can really understand it. Because it's important that you don't just blindly copy something some YouTuber out there tells you, but that you also understand how it will actually work behind the scenes. And don't worry, if you don't have TradingView, if you're not someone who spends a lot of time trading and just want to copy this bot exactly, I'll provide you with the settings. But I'll also show you later which indicator is being used here, so you can backtest this with different coins. And here, it's simply visualize how this works in detail. How does the strategy work in detail? We do nothing except always go long. And don't forget, I said even in a bear market, especially with Ethereum and Bitcoin and similar coins, We've only gone long, and despite everything, it still made profits. And now you'll also understand in detail why that happens. Because what we're doing here is always going long. Or, well, we go long in futures if you're using a future spot, but I actually recommend using a spot bot because then you can't get liquidated, and that's the safer option. Basically, we always buy a small amount of Ethereum, and in this case, we keep doing the same thing over and over. Let's say now we buy $100 of Ethereum here, then we buy another $100 and then another $100. In this case, I do this every 0.7%. With each downward movement, I buy another $100 or $50 or $1 depending on what your budget is. And what you can see here, this green line, is our take profit line, meaning the average selling line that needs to be reached so that we can sell all the Ethereum or the coin of your choice that we've bought at a profit. And you can see the more often we buy in again, the more the take profit line drops. What happens? If, for example, we go long here, I'll just make this a bit bigger so it's clearer for you. Or if we buy Ethereum now and then buy Ethereum again here, we have an average purchase price for Ethereum between these two buy orders. But if we buy Ethereum again, the average price drops even further. That means as soon as we cross this line, we're already in profit, and at 1% it sells. Of course, this looks good now because we have this upward trend happening all the time here. What's really good are candles like these, where we go long or buy. And then we have one additional purchase, two additional purchases, and then we see a quick recovery. But candles like these are wonderful because we buy more. I'll show you that in this case right here in a moment. For example, here we bought 4 times, and after this price increase, it dropped off nicely. Bought 4 times. Our average purchase price then moved to about here from all the buys in this case. And now it would have to go up to this price here so that we can take our profit again. It can also happen that something like this doesn't hit a take profit for a week, 2 weeks, or even 3 weeks. Maybe I'll find something similar. So that hasn't happened for quite a while now. Here, for example, you can see that was an incredibly good sell-off. And that's exactly the kind of thing that just works so wonderfully. Normally, when people go long here, they get liquidated. But as you can see, we had a price drop here of 12%. He bought in 19 times here, then needed a bit more, and then took his profit. Even though there were buys in this area, you can see from the green line how far it pushed down. And now you understand how this works. I'll show you the indicator later that you can use to backtest this for yourself, in case you're interested. Now let's move on to Bitget. I'll show you the exact settings I use here, which you can also apply for yourself. Once you've deposited money into your Bitget account and it's in your spot account, you go up here to Trading Bots and click on Spot Martingale. Don't worry, Martingale, you might know this from various other mathematical examples. It always means doubling the stake. We won't be doing that in this case. Every amount we use for a buyback order is always the same sum. There's also the futures martingale, but for now we'll stick with the spot martingale. I'll show you the settings for that and then briefly cover the futures martingale. That means you click up here. The very first thing we do, or rather what we don't do, let's put it that way, is simply follow the AI suggestions that are shown here. No, it says 30 days API here. That's just a backtest for 30 days. And guys, as I showed you earlier, we have backtests here going back, I don't even know how far, all the way to 2023, even during the bear market of 2021. And those are proper backtests that we use. In this case, I'm talking about Ethereum. I'll show you Ethereum in detail now as well because it works the best. You really have to say that. Later on, when I explain the indicator to you, you can pick out different coins and set them up as well. Then we click on Manual. We leave it on the default price action down, okay? Make a note of this or take a screenshot once I've entered it. These are also the settings I use for all my backtests. Here, I set price action down to 0.7%. Then I want us to do 50 buy-ins. Of course, you can do more if you want, that's no problem. But 50 is the best option for me based on what I've seen. Then we have a take profit target of 1%. And now, this is what I meant at the beginning of the video. You can get started with about $50. It now says that per order, we would need to invest $0.9587 US. I'll set it to $0.96 US. And as you can see, I can create a trading bot with $49.01 US and let it run. Perfect for testing. But if you say, okay, I'm ready, I want to use $100 for averaging down, then it tells you, okay, you need 5,106. But for now, we'll stick with the 0.97 for those who just want to test it out easily. Then you can see here that these new averaging down order lines have definitely appeared on the chart. And now you can take a look. Yeah, how far down do they go? You can see that Ethereum would be bought again down to $1,649 if the price drops to that level. Right now, we're at $2,538. So how should you picture this? This whole mechanism always stays the same, but it moves along with the entire chart. And now I want to show you what I mean by that. Here we have this price range, but where we're moving within. But if we now go down with the price here and play around a bit and we have a take profit somewhere in this area, then this whole mechanism starts to rebuild itself again at that take profit. And we then have a new buy-in down to about 1,558. And of course, it continues like this if we say, okay, we keep dropping further here and go even lower and collect another take profit here. Then this whole mechanism, all these buy orders, shift even further down. This means our buy orders go down to 1,373. Of course, the opposite is also true. If we move upwards here and take a take profit somewhere up here, then as we rise, idunus, and keep rising, this mechanism also moves up with us. But that's exactly what has happened here for visualization purposes. Since December, this entire block of buy orders has continuously moved down and has been making profits the whole time. And exactly these kinds of candles, like the ones you see here, which liquidate a lot, are incredibly beneficial if this happens somewhere in this price range, because we buy everything here and in this case, move upwards and collect our take profit. That brings in a lot of profit, right? If we continue now, we leave the advanced settings as they are. They are perfectly set. Seller termination simply means that you keep buying as the price keeps dropping, right? It could happen that the price keeps dropping significantly and you keep buying Ethereum. That is supposed to be sold. But if you say, I want to close this bot even if it's at a loss because I've bought enough Ethereum, then you simply uncheck this option. Because then it won't sell the Ethereum you've bought, but instead, we'll keep it in your spot account. What could that look like? If I now click on terminate, then you see here you have the option, sell for me. That means it will now automatically sell 0.39 Ethereum for me. Or I can choose to sell it myself. Then the purchased Ethereum, these 0.39 Ethereum, will be transferred to my spot account. Reinvest arbitrage profits in next round simply means that we reinvest these profits that have come in here into the next round. Of course, this can bring in more profits. But personally, I'm a fan of having these profits available on the side, you know? What we also have, which is very interesting, are the order references. If we go in here, you get a list of every single order up to the 50 buyback orders. It simply shows you at what price you currently stand and where your take profit price would be. If you now, let's say, buy back 20 times, then we bought back at $2,081. We would need to reach $2,379 in order to hit the take profit price. That might be interesting for you to see. You can see here that with 0.7%, you're covered up to 35%. You can also easily change this 0.7% to 0.8% if you like. Then instead of 35%, if we look at the order reference, you are covered up to 40% with buyback orders. And in that case, the take profit price would be at 2006, while the last purchase price was at 1,523. Such a drop is rare. I have experienced 47 or 48 buyback orders, but they were all filled as quickly as possible. All of this works exactly the same way with the futures spot, which I have open here with leverage. There you can simply choose for yourself which leverage you want to use. I can see if I can copy it now and then get it in here. I click on manual. You can see I have set a Forex leverage for futures. In this case, I would set at least 0.8, also 50 safety orders. And my take profit price target here is just 1%. And it says I need at least a leveraged position, would then be $15 in this case. And it says the whole bot would now require a minimum invested balance of $765, which you have to put in here just so you can see that. I also mentioned that I would introduce the indicator where you can backtest this yourself. Please. And now pay close attention for a moment. Don't pick coins that are too volatile, like Dogecoin, Pepe, or similar ones. They can experience such a price drop that it's just unbelievable how far they can fall. And that's not what we want. What happens if we really want to go too far down? I've prepared something for you here. Let's say, for example, we have a Pepe here. For some reason, you acted unreasonably and chose such a volatile coin, and I end up outside my range. Then I have the option to simply open a second bot here, which will generate profits for me in the meantime until the other one recovers. But my recommendation is absolutely not to use any highly volatile altcoins like Fartcoin, Pepe, Doge, or similar coins, even if they can yield high percentages. If a price drop happens with those, it usually occurs very quickly and very sharply. But which indicator do you need now so that you can test all of this? Let's take a look at that. This is really just for visualization purposes. It's not mandatory or anything like that for you to use it. It's really just so you can see how each coin has performed in the past. I have a custom developed or at least optimized version here, but for you, you'll use it's exactly the same. I'll show you more about the script, the backtesting 3 commas DCA bot v2. You can still optimize it because if you just add it as it is now, you won't have this green take profit line, and I think that's quite interesting. I'll show you a little trick for that now. You click here on source code, then this area down here will open up. The first thing you do, don't worry, it's super easy. You click here on work, create a working copy, scroll down, then go all the way to the bottom, and in the last line, you insert what I'm about to give you, the plotting of the levels. I'll pin that for you in the first comment, so you'll have this code there. Take a look at it, copy it out, and then click here on Add to Chart. What you'll have now, if we go in here, I'll turn off the top one, and you'll see right away what we need to do to get it to work is very important. We have to set the date here to at least 2030 or further into the future, because now you'll see this green plotting level line will appear, yes. And that's the interesting thing we have here now. So you can see where the take profit is. Let's continue now with the settings. These are also very simple because everything we've already entered here can be transferred exactly as it is right here. That means we now know we want the take profit at 1%. We'll leave that at total order volume. We'll also leave that at 0. The order size is fixed because we want to have the same amount each time. Right. We now know, for example, you say your base order, so your first buy order should in this case be, let's say, $20. Your next additional buy order and every further additional buy order should also be $20 each. Then we have how many times should we buy additionally. That means I said you should buy additionally at least 50 times. And each time we drop by 0.7%, I want an additional purchase to be made. The next thing we have is the safety order volume scale. What we have here, we want to set that to 1. We don't want to multiply anything here or anything like that. And then we click on Start ASAP. And now you see that here we have a red one. In this box, you have a list showing how everything has performed recently. But you can see currently we have $3,009 invested, but it tells me I only need 1,020. In this case, I now know to go to properties here and enter the 1,020. And here I set my commission, which is usually around 0.1% on average in the spot market. I know mine is 0.08% on Bitget. And then I can also see down here the current last 40 days. If you do this on the 3-minute chart, you have the last 40 days. And on the 1-minute chart, I think you have the last 20 days, if I'm not mistaken. Then you can see roughly how many percent it has made during this period, right? And if you just enter it here like this, then you have your backtest. You also have the option to activate the deep big backtest. Enter a specific date, click Generate Report, and then it will do that for the past. But that's exactly what you do. It really isn't any more than that. And you'll then see these $1,020, and we've now said $20 base and $20 for the additional purchase order. If I actually enter it like this here, it's a very similar price range. We're doing $20 now. It tells you that you don't need $1,020, but rather $1,021.2 simply because a few fees are calculated for opening the whole thing. And that's it. If you then click on Create here, I didn't do that earlier, sign. Then you'll see everything listed here again as it is. You click on confirm and then the vehicle starts automatically. At first, when it starts, you of course have to wait a bit until it goes into profit. Yeah, 1 or 2 weeks. It might not even take that long. It could also be that it's already super profitable in the first week. The more cycles, as I said, the more profits will actually come in here. And that's really it for the video now. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you lots and lots of fun trying it out yourself. I would also really appreciate it if you used my link for Bitget. That way, both of us actually benefit from it. We both get fees as cashback to our spot accounts, which would normally all go directly to Bitget if you just signed up on your own. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. I put out a lot of free, really good content for you guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.